Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Let me hear you say good evening back. All right, that means we're getting there. The first thing I want to say is if you are dressed to go on a hike, then you actually got the memo. Hey, listen, I want to thank everyone for joining us for the 3rd annual Prism Awards. We're so excited to have the entire state of Colorado with us tonight. If you're from outside Colorado Springs tonight, would you wave your hand? There we go, there we go. Welcome. I'm Terry Anderson. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for the Springs Rescue Mission and Mission Catering. Mission Catering is a social enterprise business of the Springs Rescue Mission, and it is represented here tonight as one of several phenomenal food vendors. How was the food? Good? Okay. I also have the pleasure of serving as the 2019 chairman of the Colorado Institute for Social Impact. The Colorado Institute for Social Impact is an educational social enterprise whose mission is to accelerate the evolution of business. I know you're having fun, and that's what we want you to do tonight. The Prism Awards is presented by the Colorado Institute for Social Impact and Vectra Bank. I would like to thank Vectra Bank for their continued commitment to bringing awareness to this growing sector and their involvement in tonight's event. They are returning for the 3rd year as a co-presenting sponsor. The Prism Awards is actually made possible through the generous support of all of our sponsors, and I'd like to read them out to you. Award sponsors: Springs Rescue Mission, Olive Real Estate Group, TBK Bank and Nunn Construction, and Pikes Peak SBDC. Mission sponsors: Conscious Company Media, Silver Key, EAS Creative Consortium, Mountain Equipment Recyclers, Kids on Bikes Pedal Station, the Pikes Peak Outdoor Recreation Association, Anglers Covey, El Paso County, Pikes Peak Small Business Development Center, and the Better Business Bureau of Southern Colorado. Media sponsors: 92.9 Peak FM, AM 740 KVOR, the Colorado Springs Business Journal and the Colorado Springs Independent, and KDRO News Channel 13. Our food and beverage sponsors: Mission Catering, Bean Sprouts Cafe, Marco's Pizza, Kangaroo Coffee, Red Leg Brewing Company, Trails End Tap Room, and Local Relic. And lastly, Colorado Collective for another year of incredible support, putting together our 2nd issue of the Social Impact magazine. Thank you very much. Jonathan?
Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Jonathan Liebert. I am the CEO and Executive Director of the Colorado Institute for Social Impact, and thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight. This is a great turnout. You guys are awesome. So welcome. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sam. This is a phenomenal turnout, so I just have to comment on that really quickly. So we sold out a couple of days ago, and we were so excited to see everybody here. This is the 3rd year that we've done this. The first year we did this over at the Carter Payne Chapel was about 125. Last year we did this was at the Briarhurst Manor. That was about 275, 300. This year, 400 people are here tonight. So thank you, everybody. All right. So, the Prism Awards, this is the first of its kind celebration here in Colorado. These awards were created to bring well-deserved recognition to this nice, as you can tell, growing sector of the economy and of businesses that are blending purpose and profit together to create more impact for our community. Whether it's social impact that is for the environment, or whether it's just the social portion, or both, we're fortunate enough to have social entrepreneurs, businesses, nonprofits, and everyone here that's trying to make the world and our community a better place through the powerful economic engine of capitalism. Tonight, we are here to shed a new light on how business can be done. And whether you are a social impact practitioner, you're interested in starting your own social impact business, conscious consumer, or just interested in learning about what we're doing here tonight, the whole theme of this is about coming together as a community and being here together as Coloradans. So, tonight, just a quick reminder, be sure to help capture the evening as you are going to go around, take pictures, do social media. Follow us on all of our channels. You can tag us at CI, the number 4 SI, that's CI, the number 4 SI, and then use hashtag Prism 2019. We'd love to get this message out to everybody else, so please help us do that. This is a phenomenal venue. We'll talk more about that here in a little bit, but please go ahead and make sure you're pushing stuff out to folks. Really quickly, I want to make sure that I take a moment to recognize my phenomenal board. So if you're a board member, please raise your hands. Let's give them a round of applause too. They're the ones wearing the sustainable bamboo name tags. Those are very nice, very nice. All right, so the Colorado Institute for Social Impact is also known as CI4SI, and proud to work with many innovative social impact businesses throughout the state. We started here in Colorado Springs, and as you can tell, this is quickly spreading. And again, people all over the country are interested in doing this type of work. These companies have consumers that buy quality products and services while making a direct and transparent positive impact on the community. That's what this is about. Each year, Prism Award themes or highlights a social impact industry to show how that social impact businesses are reflected in many different ways in many different industries. So the first year in 2017, we focused on social impact caterers. So we did food service organizations. Last year, we had social impact apparel and accessory. That took the spotlight. And this year, since we were doing the Colorado theme, we felt it best to highlight outdoor recreation, many of which those folks are already doing a lot of different types of social impact and environmental impact. So we felt that it was fitting, since we're inviting the whole state of Colorado, that we'd focus on that industry. And let's be honest, right? This is an integral part of why we're here. Most of us, that's probably the reason why we are here, to enjoy the outdoors and to enjoy the great beauty. I hope you guys were able to see the phenomenal view that was here before the sun went down. You might kind of be able to catch it a little bit now, but it's hard to beat this view, right? And this is why we're all dressed up. I don't know if this is everybody's definition of dressing up, but this is why you see a lot of people here. And it really was about, let's go ahead and wear, our outdoor gear. How do we enjoy Colorado? A lot of the stuff that we're wearing is actually made from social impact businesses, and it's sustainable. And it's what we go to enjoy, these wonderful outdoors that we have here. So a lot of people are wearing that today, and so that's why we're all dressed up in Colorado style, right? So many of the companies that are here tonight are just doing phenomenal things in their community, and you're only going to see this grow. You're only going to see more and more of these businesses out there doing this kind of work, of blending that mission and margin, that purpose and profit. And that's what we're about tonight at the Institute, educating the community, honoring people that are doing this, and hoping more and more people, businesses, for-profits, nonprofits, anybody will pick up that torch and become a social entrepreneur and create more impact. So as you look around the room tonight, you're going to see a lot of familiar faces, and you're going to see people that you've never seen before, because we've got the state here tonight. Meet a new friend, make a new connection, learn more about each other. Yeah, right, thank you. Meet somebody new. And ask about their business. Ask how they're impacting the community. Ask how you can impact your community even more through these phenomenal business models. And make sure you talk to our sponsors, many of whom are social entrepreneurs themselves or are supporting this new sector of the economy. So chat with them. All right, so now this is new. We've never done this before. I get the opportunity to introduce two exceptional people tonight that last year we had an opportunity to partner with a couple organizations. So we partnered with El Paso County to raise money, to raise funds. And what we did with that money is we created a fellowship program. So we went to UCCS and we said, we want some of your phenomenal students and we want them to apply for this award. We got some big checks we're going to hand out here tonight. So we have two phenomenal students here. They have done just a phenomenal job with us thus far. They're our first ever fellows for the Colorado Institute for Social Impact. Can I get Sam Gomez and Stephanie Adams up here on stage, please? All right, Stephanie, say a few words.
Thanks, Jonathan. So Sam and I rock, paper, scissors for who had to go first, and he won, so he gets to go second. My name is Stephanie. I'm a graduate student in the School of Public Affairs, about a year or so away from earning my MPA. And I was interested in the social impact sector through some of the programming at UCCS, but also through watching great organizations in our community like Aspen Point, Mission Catering, some of those. And I truly believe personally that I hope someday to have an effect where I can bring the fourth sector and triple bottom line impacts to affordable housing. And it's wonderful to learn about all of your business models, go to the classes at CI for SI, and hopefully be a bridge between this great organization and UCCS. So, thank you.
So I just want to thank Stacy and Jonathan for this awesome opportunity to be a fellow with the Institute this year. And I'm a junior at UCCS. I'm majoring in international business and economics. And with the fellowship, I've just learned a lot about the rise of the fourth sector of the economy and the importance of social entrepreneurs. And someday I hope to use what I've learned with the fellowship and with college to be a part of an organization that has social purpose, and maybe even start one of my own. So for all you social entrepreneurs out there, I just want to thank you for what you're doing for the community and for Colorado as a whole, and just best of luck with everything. Thank you.
Now we're going to do the big check handout here.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you guys. Well done.
Thanks,
Thank you so much.
Jonathan.
Thank you very much, everybody. All right, so just a couple more remarks, and I'm going to get somebody else here up on stage that's going to talk about this phenomenal venue that we're in tonight. But as I mentioned, as we partner with UCCS and the fellows, we want to do more of these types of things, get more people, younger social entrepreneurs involved in these efforts and do wonderful things. We also partner with Pikes Peak Community College. And Dennis, are you in the room here tonight? He's in the business school and on the board. I don't see him here, but the Pikes Peak Community College created the first ever degree program here in Southern Colorado. So you can go and get an AAS degree through Pikes Peak Community College for social innovation, which is phenomenal. And they just started that program just this year, and I know, oh, there's Dennis, he's over there. They're doing some phenomenal work in the community, and again, getting people trained and educated in this. Then they come to the Institute, and we certify them in social impact strategy. So it's a phenomenal partnership between UCCS, Pikes Peak Community College, communities, social entrepreneurs. This is a community about partnership, so we're very happy to be able to do that. We also partnered with the National Better Business Bureau this year, and we have begun to map out the sector. And what does that mean? We want to come up with a list. And Colorado is going to be the first state that will be mapped in the sense of being able to, all of you, be able to go on a website and figure out where can I go shop, who's doing this kind of work, and how can I find them easily using a web search or an app. So we're working on that project right now, which is very exciting. Thank you. And then this year, we're going to pilot our professional certification program in social impact strategies. So folks that don't have time or have already gone to school but still want to learn more about this and want a certificate program, we're going to start that here in at the end of this first quarter, which is coming up here soon. So stay tuned for that. We'll offer some of those classes throughout the year, and we're going to offer this throughout the United States. So this will be the first group will come through. Hopefully there's a lot of folks in this room that'll be there, but we're going to offer this to other communities as well. Bring them here to our community here in Colorado, because we've got a lot of show people. And we're doing a lot of cool work here already that folks at the national level are very interested in. So in case you didn't know that, people are watching you and paying attention to the work that you're doing and are very interested in some of the cool stuff that's going on right now. So everybody here should be proud of that. So keep an eye out for that as well. And finally, I just want to give a tremendous thank you to our phenomenal venue host. We're at the Garden of the Gods Nature and Visitor Center. And this place is fantastic. This is phenomenal. So this beautiful venue is one of Colorado Springs' premier social business examples. A lot of people do not know that this is a social enterprise itself. It's not only is it beautiful and has kind of some of the best real estate here. I mean, that view is phenomenal. But they're also doing good work here. So the money that you spend tonight in the gift store is open, is going to go into support the park. And so again, that's the social enterprise model. This is a city park, and they're doing wonderful things here. But Jan Martin is going to tell you more about that. So I'd like to invite Ms. Jan Martin, who's the president of the Garden of the Gods Foundation, to come up here on stage and tell us some more.
Oh, I just can't tell you how thrilled we are that you all are here joining us in the Garden of the Gods Visitor and Nature Center tonight. You know, this venue is really special. 24 years ago, two very remarkable women from our community came together to create what is now the Garden of the Gods Visitor and Nature Center. Lyda Hill, who is a local philanthropist, and Nancy Lewis, who at that time was director of our Parks Department, knew that the park was actually being loved to death, and that we needed a new venue so that we could educate and work with all the visitors that come. Here we are, 24 years later, and we have had 15.7 million visitors come through this facility. Alone, over the last couple years, we have been averaging about 5.8 million visitors, if you can even imagine that. You know, here at the Visitor and Nature Center, we work with several partners. We have Event Network, who does our retail sales for us. We work with Bean Sprouts, who does our cafe, and we have the owner of Bean Sprouts here tonight, Kelly Parthen. Most of you might know Kelly. Kelly is local. They have 13, I think it is. Is it 13? 16. Wow. 16 different sites around the country, mostly at venues similar to ours. And Kelly, we're so thrilled to have Bean Sprouts here. We also work with a company called Adventures Out West that does trolley rides through the park. And you may have seen someone riding around on a Segway. You can do a Segway tour through the park. And last year we added bikes to the park. So you can rent a bike, and some of them are e-bikes. So if you want to get a little assist on your ride through the park, you can rent an e-bike in the park. And we also are responsible for some of the climbing that happens in the park, and you can sign up to have a class with a professional who can help you climb those rocks. Good luck. I haven't tried that one. But we work with our partners, and we are so thrilled. You know, 24 years ago when we started this, we didn't really, I don't think Lyda and Nancy thought of this as a social impact, social enterprise type of business, but that's exactly what it is. We partner with the city of Colorado Springs, and we have a very clear mission here at the Visitor and Nature Center. All that we do here, everything that we do, is about raising funds that go directly back to the city, the Parks Department, to support the Garden of the Gods. And over the last 24 years, we have donated over $3.8 million to the city for the Garden of the Gods Park. So for those of you that this might be your first visit here, please take some time tonight, roam around the building, look at some of our exhibits. Next year is our 25th anniversary, if you can imagine, 25 years. And we are planning now lots of new programs and new things, entertainment for the community. So please, come back often, enjoy all of our venues that we have here, and thank you for being here tonight. We really appreciate it. Thanks.
You don't want me at a podium without a script. But the one thing I do want to say, I love this room. There are so many friends in here, and some of you have traveled from far expanses of the state. Some of you have traveled from the East Coast. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're super excited. Really quickly, 3 awards that are going to be presented tonight. We have 3 categories. So we have Social Entrepreneur of the Year, Social Impact Startup of the Year, and Social Impact Business of the Year. For the first time in Prism history, these awards are being offered to folks throughout our great state. All of the regions from Southern Colorado, Northern Colorado, and Western Colorado will be recognized in at least one of the award categories this evening. The common criteria of these awards is that the person or business resides in Colorado, that the impact goes back to Colorado, and that the social impact, flip the page, entities, whether for-profit or nonprofit, are at least at a 60% earned revenue annually. We had incredible nominees this year. So many incredible nominees. And we had 6 judges that had the very difficult job of trying to narrow these down. And so just really quickly, where are our finalists in the room? Can you hear a shout out? So all of our finalists, these are our judges, all of our nominees. These are our judges that actually helped us make a very tough decision. The team of judges represents universities, foundations, and business leaders. First of all, we had Mr. Thayer Tutt, who is the Vice Chairman and Chief Investment Officer for El Pomar Foundation, and I know I just saw Mr. Tutt. We had Mr. George Reed, who is the Dean of the School of Public Affairs at UCCS. Mrs. Carrie Tynan, who is the Director of Programs and Grant Making for the Adolph Coors Foundation. Carrie couldn't be with us tonight, but she sends her love. Jake Eichengreen, the Executive Director of the Quad Innovation Partnership. Lisanne McNew, President and COO of McNew and Associates. And then our own Jonathan Liebert as our CEO and rep. And now I'd like to bring up Sean Gullickson, who is the Vice President of Vector Bank and a District 11 School Board member, co-presenter of the Prism Awards.
Thank you, Stacy. And thank you guys for being here. Sean Gullickson. I have to share with you first real quick. So every year our bank does this annual event called the Sales Rally, where we basically bring every employee across the state, 500 plus in, somewhere in Denver. It's fun, open bar, they're playing sand volleyball, got the invite, immediately hit decline, emailed my CEO. Hottest ticket in the state of Colorado is the 2019 Prism Awards. I'm sorry I'm not gonna make it, Mr. CEO, so I am right where I want to be tonight. Along with some of my team members back here, we have Dan Mosier, Robert Dabovich, Charles Netzler, and Rhonda Smith. So if you have any questions after this, please talk to them. Vector Bank Colorado Springs really feels a connection to the development of the social impact movement, and we're excited about what this means to our community. The support of this effort is critical to the long-term health of our economy, more jobs, more families, and the opportunity to outreach to all sectors of Colorado Springs. We're thrilled to see the momentum in the social impact sector, its impact on our community, and its impact on our community. Congratulations to all the finalists and nominees. I really do think that it's absolutely exciting we took this statewide this year. There are so many incredible social entrepreneurs doing great things across the entire state. And so for CI4SI to bring that together, I just think it's a really great thing, and I'm looking forward to see where we can take this momentum next year. One of the things that I think is Vector Bank's very passionate about is we have a culture built off of service. And a fundamental role of your bank should be community and economic development. And I can't think of a better way to do that than to support social entrepreneurs. And in 30 years, when people are telling the story about the fourth sector, we want to be a part of that. And we want to be a part of your story. So thank you for doing what you're doing. Thank you for impacting the community. Thank you for creating jobs. And Vector Bank is here to support you. The one thing I'll mention is we do have an economic forum coming up, which all of you happen to be invited to since you are here. So see one of my associates back here or my colleagues, and they can kind of get you information how to reach that. But outside of that, just have fun tonight. I'm thrilled to celebrate with you, and great job to all the nominees and in advance to the winners. Thank you.
All right, so we did this last year, and it was fun for us. I hope it's fun for you. We're gonna do like the selfie thing here because this crowd is
Yeah,
it's awesome.
It actually might be in the Selfie Hall of Fame, but this one's
so everybody like yell, scream, do fun things. Ready? All right, so we'll feed the social media machine later on, and we'll add that. So again, Sean, thank you so much for your partnership, sponsorship, friendship. You've just been phenomenal, and thank you to Vector Bank as well. So tonight I have another fun announcement for everybody here. Last year we gave out the first ever Social Impact magazine, and that goes to some special thanks for Colorado Collective and Mundy. Where are you at, Mundy? And her team. She's downstairs. Okay, so thank you so much for creating this. So this year we have the second edition, and so this is what this looks like. You guys will all get a copy of this tonight. So before you leave, you'll be able to grab one of these downstairs at the exits. So these are for you. And so this is just the update of what kind of we've been doing this past year. If you missed out on the first one, they'll have those downstairs as well for you. But there's something else that we were able to do. So this year we were able to get a sponsorship from a company called Conscious Company Media. Some of you may know they produce the magazine called Conscious Company Magazine. They're actually based here in Colorado. They're out of Boulder. So they were a partner this year. So they sent us a whole bunch of these magazines as well. And so you guys will also be getting a copy of these. And so I'm very excited to be able to have both of these here. And what's great about this one that we got is this has 31 social entrepreneurs to watch for the nation. There are Colorado social entrepreneurs here in this list. So super excited about that. So everybody will get these. So make sure before you leave, you grab these as well. So again, with the goal of increasing awareness of the forest sector, you guys will get your volume 2 of Social Impact Magazine, and we're just really excited to be able to have this out here as well. So now switching gears, I want to turn it over to the newest member of our team who has helped to put this phenomenal event together. I want to introduce you to our Vice President of Marketing and Events, Mr. Paul Myers-Bennett. Paul, come on up.
Thank you all for being here. Good evening. After this event is over, make sure to explore the gift shop because that's part of this social impact business right here. So this, and check out the video downstairs, that's running free of charge. And they've also generously given us some free tickets for you to come back and watch the video downstairs again. So we'll have those downstairs as well. I get to be the one who announces the first award, and it is for the Social Entrepreneur of the Year, which is sponsored by the Olive Real Estate Group. A social entrepreneur is someone who achieves systematic and sustainable social and/or economic change through innovation, a unique approach to a product or service that blends purpose and profit. For this award, we are seeking someone who can innovate and direct impact to a population, cause for industry by finding a new product, a new service, or a new approach to social problems. A social entrepreneur might be a leader of an organization, but can also be someone who excels within the ranks of an organization as a driver for change and impact. This person continuously refines and adapts their approach in response to feedback and has demonstrated social impact that is measurable and apparent. It's my pleasure to invite Jeremy Shirley of the Olive Real Estate, this year's award sponsor in the Social Entrepreneur of the Year category. Jeremy, come on up here.
Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? All right. Well, I'm Jeremy Shirley, and I'm with Olive Real Estate Group, and it is my pleasure to be an award sponsor of the 2019 Prism Awards. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce the first award, one of the very reasons everyone's here, of the Social Entrepreneur of the Year Award. The finalists of the award are Bud Doyle of Bud's Home Team and Keller Williams Executives Realty, Leanne Hoods of Trail Fork from Boulder, James Proby from the Men's Exchange, Colorado Springs, Bill Morris of Blue Star Recyclers, Colorado Springs, Michelle Vacha of Community Dental Health, NPO, Colorado Springs. Let's give a round of applause and congratulate all the nominees and finalists of this category. All right. So, the winner of the Social Entrepreneur of the Year Award of Northern Colorado is, drum roll, Leanne Hoods. Leanne says that for her, solving a problem involves a few steps. First, identifying the problem or even the root of the problem. Second, researching what other people, maybe my team, maybe my advisors, my family, my friends, have done in similar situations. Third, coming to a conclusion about what solution is best for our base on our own stated values. We are a mission-driven company, and so there are certain tenets that determine what best value-oriented solution for us will be. Please invite me to Leanne Hoods to the stage. Oh, excuse me.
It's Lillian.
I'm sorry.
They told me to prepare a speech, and I didn't prepare a speech because I thought it would jinx it, so that worked. I guess I'm here actually on behalf of a whole team of people up in Boulder who really make the product that we make exist. Our operations team up there is really wonderful. Audrey Domenico, Ross McComb, and David Andrews really produced the product that has ended up on shelves. We've only existed for about 18 months, and I think the success that we've seen in the last 18 months, the really heartening part of that is that it shows that that's what consumers want. Consumers want socially and environmentally conscious businesses. So thanks to the Colorado Institute for Social Impact, thanks to all of you and all the other really wonderful nominees. It's such an honor to be here tonight.
Okay, good. You guys got this down. All right, here we go, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's embarrassing. Don't mess up someone's name. Sorry. All right. And for the Social Entrepreneur of the Year Award for Southern Colorado.
I took it with me.
All right. Bill Morris. Bill says it's a funny thing by having virtually no experience or expertise in recycling or employing people with disabilities, we founded Blue Star with no intellectual assets. Looking back, I am very grateful for it because of all, we had known anything about it wouldn't have been the undertaking the challenge. Secondly, by not imposing or defending any old ideas, we were open to all new ideas. In this way, we reinvented how we run a nonprofit, how to recycle electronics, and how to deploy and develop employees with disabilities. Congratulations, Bill.
I got to thank Mike over there. He's a one-man band, so Mike, thank you. Also, Joyce, where's Joyce? Joyce Ramos is in the back. She's waving. Joyce is our business development manager here in Colorado Springs. So if you had a chance to meet her, please do. You guys have heard me say this before. This is 11 years ago, I stuck myself in a recycling bin, and somehow, some way out of that, popped out an opportunity to put 4 young men to work who have autism. And that was in 2008. And our story is their story because they're the reason we've grown. They're the reason we've made it 10 years and we kept growing. And it's a workforce that's waiting in the wings. If you haven't had a chance to, if you have a company and or if you're an employer, please come over and take a tour or call and let us know if we can help you hire this workforce because they are the best. And they, again, they're the reason I'm here and the reason we're growing. So thank you so much.
next award is for Social Impact Startup of the Year and is sponsored by TBK Bank and the Small Business Development Center. Thank you guys for making the sponsor of this award. The Social Impact Startup of the Year is a social impact business that has been operating less than 3 years and can clearly demonstrate their future vision and how they are going to achieve it. This award recognizes a young social impact business that has a clear model for growth, a creative approach to solving a specific social challenge, and can measure both their impact and the effectiveness of their model. We're looking for a business that utilizes ongoing problem-solving techniques that engage and enhance the community. In addition to having a clear vision, we are also looking for clear implementation strategies and potential for future success. I would like to invite to the stage Ted Mossman, Colorado Springs market leader for TBK Bank, and Ekta Markulia, from Executive Director of the Small Business Development Center.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you again for sponsoring this amazing event this evening. We really appreciate you being here tonight. My name's Ted Mossman. I'm with TBK Bank. Last year I got the honor of being one of the judges through the selection process. I wasn't able to participate this year, but there were a lot of great applicants. So the finalists for the Social Impact Startup of the Year this year is Trail Fork Inc. out of Boulder. And most people in this room know the Carter Payne here in Colorado Springs. Hike for Life here in Colorado Springs. And of course, the Men's Exchange. And the Trails End Tap Room. So congratulations to all the nominees and finalists in this category. And I'd like to welcome Ekta.
Thank you, Ted.
Absolutely.
Hey, Ted, I like your hiking gear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You look good.
I do. I like to look good when I go hiking.
Yeah, I'm glad. All right. So good evening, everyone. Welcome. I'm so excited to be here. At the SBDC, we've been seeing more and more individuals that really want to learn how to become social entrepreneurs. And we are so excited that with that, we partner with the Colorado Institute for Social Impact, CI4SI, to bring that special education and subject matter expertise to all the small businesses who would like to be social entrepreneurs as they grow their business. So thank you, CI4SI, for that partnership. All right, so I'm honored to present next the winner of the Social Impact Startup of the Year Award in Northern Colorado. I believe
We need an envelope.
We need an envelope, please. Is it here?
Or is it here? Never mind. I'm sorry.
Social Impact Startup.
There you
Got
go.
it. Got it.
Sorry.
We got to throw those away.
We do.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys. The Social Impact Startup of the Year for Northern Colorado is, drumroll please. Well done, Ted. I think you're the only one who did that. Trail Fork Incorporated. So I'm going to read a little. Trail Fork's business model seeks to do, intrinsic good. That is, we seek to make a positive impact simply by doing business. Perhaps the most obvious component to that is our packaging, by committing to using 100% compostable packaging for our backpacking food. Each package of Trail Fork food sold means less plastic in the environment. We also seek to make a positive impact through consumer education. Congratulations.
I was going to use this to tell people what Trail Fork was because a couple of people asked me that, but you've explained that so wonderfully. We were started with on the premise that business could be a force for social and environmental good, and just being here tonight demonstrates to me that it can. So thanks very much again.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Should we go take a picture?
Take a picture?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sean, why don't you get in this one too?
All right. Here we go.
All right. I get the honor of presenting the winner of the Social Impact Startup of the Year for Southern Colorado. Drum roll, please. Here we go. This is exciting.
It is exciting.
And the winner is the Men's Exchange. Congratulations, James. I will. The Men's Exchange says, in our business model, we take donated men's business and dress apparel, suits, sport jackets, dress shirts, slacks, ties into our shop after being donated, and we send everything out to have it dry cleaned. Once it's been dry cleaned, we bring it back into the shop and re-merchandise every item into our men's boutique. Every item in our shop is $40 or less. Anyone is welcome to shop with us. And for about every 9 men that shop with us, we're able to dress 1 man in our community at no cost. Additionally, they provide full-size things and fittings for every man that shops with us. Congratulations, James.
Humbly. This is the only time my sister actually wants me to be louder. Humbly, with all gratitude, I want to give thanks to God and the universe from who all blessings flow. I want to thank my life partner, my partner for life, Kelly, because none of this would happen without you. To our board of directors for supporting this vision and making sure that you've helped us guide us to get us to the place that we are. For Louise, who hand makes every pocket square that 3/4 of the men in this room are wearing tonight. And finally, and in the greatest spaces, thanking this community, because you did not have to adopt this disruption model, this new idea, this new space. You did not have to buy into this. You did not have to give us an opportunity. Thank you so much for trying this, and thank you so much for stepping outside of your comfort zone to try something new, and to realize that you get an opportunity to impact people's lives every single day. I am blessed to see the individuals that we touch and the things that happen in their lives every single day, and we get to do that because you shop with us. You come in, you shop, you donate, you impact, and we repeat. The more that we can do that, the more lives we can touch on a day-to-day basis. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Scoot around just a little bit for you guys.
Oh, okay.
All right, everyone. Final category for the evening, Social Impact Business of the Year. We have 3 awards to give out in this category, representing our entire state. And the sponsors for those awards are Vector Bank, Springs Rescue Mission, and Nunn Construction. So the Social Impact Business of the Year is an established entity that has been operating for more than 3 years with a clearly defined social, environmental, and/or community impact that also shows sustainability in terms of profit and growth. The Social Impact Business of the Year has a clear and measurable social impact model, which is regularly shared and understood in the community with articulated plans for the future. The Social Impact Business of the Year shows the ability to measure their impact, as well as demonstrate a high degree of customer satisfaction. The business's culture and leadership are presented as drivers of the business's success, and employees at multiple levels contribute actively to that culture. Innovation and creativity are clearly part of everyday discussions and decisions, and it is encouraged at multiple levels of the organization. The Social Impact Business of the Year is recognized repeatedly for their work and is considered a subject matter expert on a social impact business topic according to at least one other source. I'd like to invite Terry Anderson and Jonathan Liebert back to the stage with Tyson Nunn, President of Nunn Construction. Thank you.
Hey everyone. What energy. Awesome crowd. This is incredible. The amount of ideas flowing and the energy that we have and the organizations that are benefiting our communities and people. It's inspiring. So I'm stoked to be here. Nunn Construction's always proud to invest in our community. We're proud to build with sustainable practices, and we love building places that matter for organizations like you that can make us all better. So without me yammering along, I'm going to announce the finalists for the Social Impact Business of the Year. And they are Brave Hoods of Longmont, Colorado. Garden of the Gods Visitor and Nature Center. Marco's Pizza, Colorado Springs. SEI Professional Services in Paonia, Colorado. The Thrive Network in Colorado Springs. And then Earth Hero of Boulder, Colorado. So the winner of the Social Impact Business of the Year for Northern Colorado is, are we drum rolling? Earth Hero. So Earth Hero has over 2,000 unique products and expect to triple our assortment by the end of 2019. Am I telling jokes?
No.
Is it super funny? Oh, congrats. By using our proprietary 5-stage sourcing methodology, we ensure all products on Earth Hero are made sustainably. Every time a purchase is made, the non-eco-friendly alternative is not sold, meaning the demand for the non-eco-friendly item is not there. The supply chain shifts towards a more sustainable production model in aggregate. Ryan Lewis, I'm assuming that's you? The founder of CEO of Earth Hero is also featured on Your Conscious Company magazine this evening as one of the top 31 social entrepreneurs to watch. Right away. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm going to talk briefly because obviously we have somebody else who wants to speak a little bit. But just a little bit about what I love about my job is pretty much we get to work with, that's fell out of my pocket. We get to work with amazing companies every day. We work with about 100 companies making a difference through their products, and it's just really cool to be part of a community that's constantly making a difference and hear so many stories, just like you guys up here. It's great to be part of that community all the time. But yeah, Ryan.
Ryan, we'll give it a go.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Well, first off, I just want to thank the Colorado Institute for Social Impact for both hosting this event, having the opportunity to be nominated for this event, and then actually win it is just incredibly humbling, very rewarding. And primarily the reason is because the only reason I started Earth Hero was to have impact, positive impact for the planet. So to be recognized for that is truly, it's awesome. It feels great in my heart, and it absolutely wouldn't be possible without Hannah and the rest of the team. We're a small team of 7 passionate people doing things authentically and for the right reasons, and it's just so awesome to be recognized for it. So thank you. goal is to build sort of what we like to refer to as an eco-friendly Amazon, so we can all shop. You know, for us that are conscious and consider ourselves conscious consumers, we work hard to do that work and parse out all the great products so you don't have to. You can just shop with confidence. So wish I could be there with you guys. I'm actually out at Expo West here in California sourcing some new products right now. So it's just, again, incredibly humbling. I'm incredibly humbled to receive this award. And on behalf of our entire team, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ryan, you want to be in the picture? We need him in this photo. Come down here. Okay, come down.
Come every year to the Prism Awards because you never know what's going to happen, right? Hopefully this is a good example when technology goes right. Thank you, Stacy, for helping with that. All right, so now I get the honor of announcing the winner of the Social Impact Business of the Year Award for Western Colorado. So Western Colorado, here we go. All right, so the winner is somebody that I believe drove all the way from Paonia, Colorado to be here tonight. SCI Professional Services, come on up. So SCI Professional Services is a social impact model that includes offering highly technical solar PV engineering and consulting services to bring clean energy and clean energy jobs to the communities we serve. The intersection for a for-profit revenue model intersects with a social impact model in that it defines the business model for SCI Professional Services. This is a for-profit company, though we were born from a nonprofit organization dating back to 1991. With that in mind, our focus as a business is having social impact, and this will always be in our DNA. SCI, come on up. And maybe not. You know if they were coming, Stacey? All right. Well, we might be able to catch her later on. We do photos with everybody else at the end of the evening. So, Terry, I'm going to pass it over to you.
Got it. Wow. So I thought FaceTime was just for talking to my grandchildren. That was pretty cool, right? So the final award of the evening is the Social Impact Business of the Year Award for Southern Colorado. Vanna? This is great. The Social Impact Business of the Year for Southern Colorado is the Garden of the Gods Visitor and Nature Center. I know Jan's not excited. She's making her way up here. The Garden of the Gods Visitor and Nature Center opened in 1995 with a mission to provide public education and continuous stream of revenue to the Garden of the Gods Park. The state-of-the-art facility comes under the ownership of the nonprofit 501c3 Garden of the Gods Foundation. The free visitor center raises revenue through its educational film, recreational tours, and sales from the award-winning gift shop and Bean Sprouts Cafe. Once a year, the volunteer board of the Garden of the Gods Foundation meets with Colorado Springs Parks Department. The Parks Department presents a list of priority projects they would like to see funded. The foundation then makes annual grants to fund these projects that enhance the quality of this registered national natural landmark. Jan, congratulations.
Oh my goodness, you know, you might think we set this up, you know, inviting you all here tonight, but I have to invite two people up here with me tonight. Linda Carter, who's manager of the Visitor Center, and Dolores Davis, who's our communications director. Thank you. You know, These two women are only 2 of 5 people who entertain 1.2 million visitors a year. So they deserve a lot of credit. Do you know, here at the Visitor and Nature Center, we are all about the Garden of the Gods Park. Everything we do is about raising money to go and support the Garden of the Gods Park. But as I look out about many of you who are also in the social impact, social enterprise businesses, many of you support local nonprofits, and many of you support our community. You know, that's really what this is all about. It really is about our community. And when I look around, and I know we were sold out tonight, we had 400 people here. You know, it's about our city, Colorado Springs. And I thank all of you. And we at the Garden of the Gods Visitor and Nature Center ask you to come back often. Bring all your friends. And know that every time you do, you're helping to support the Garden of the Gods Park. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks so much. That's awesome. And then everybody shift like half step this way. Still on the microphone here. All right, here we go, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Congratulations, you guys. Well done.
Can I get another round of applause for the nominees, the finalists, the winners, everyone tonight? We had the most applications this year to date, and we had some very, very phenomenal businesses that were nominated and some wonderful finalists. So thank you, everybody, for the nominations. Thank you, everybody, for the work that you're doing. As we begin to wrap up here at this stage of our program, I would like to take a minute to thank our planning team for tonight's event. Mr. Paul Myers-Bennett, Stacy Burns, Sandra Jackson, and Mickey Cockerell. Thank you so much for all the work that you guys do. And if everybody from Team BBB and Team CI4S, raise your hands. Everybody, you guys are just phenomenal. And our volunteers and board members as well, thank you so much. Don't forget to pick up your copy of the Social Impact Magazine before you leave, but don't leave too soon. We got this place till at least 8 o'clock, and I think there's plenty of food and beer and networking to be done. So make sure you get to hang out, and make sure you buy stuff at the gift shop too. So, and watch out too for the Colorado Springs Business Journal next year, or I'm sorry, tomorrow, we're going to have all the finalists and all the winners will be promoted there as well. Thank you so much to the Business Journal and the Colorado Springs Independent for the additional publicity for that, and thank you for all the work that you guys do there. This concludes our 3rd annual Prism Awards presentation. I do need all the winners and all the award sponsors up here for some more pictures, but for the rest of you, make sure you leave with one good connection, maybe one new great social impact idea. We are finished with the program for tonight. Please enjoy the rest of your evening, hang out, network, and have a good time. Thank you, everybody.